Good morning, Jojo. Good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Today's Saturday. Everybody, let's share the life. We say good morning. Welcome to the Let's Talk About It with Muku and Jojo. And we got some hot topics today. So I'm your girl. I'm your host, Muku Oluma Agu. And we have with us our one and only.
Jojo, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are excited about today's topic.
Yes, last week we had our topic on parenting, and we asked everybody, who want us to come our a topic. They should give us a topic. So we are here today talking on broken hearts, and you guys just share the life for us. Share with your contact and invite your friends. Tell them we are here. Come, let us share ideas together and talk. So Jojo, is yours. Go ahead while I invite and share the links.
Okay, we are here today. I think one of the audience or one of the guests from last week talk about us bringing up this topic. Like we said, we were going to involve you guys in everything that we do. So this topic was brought about from one of the guests from last week, and the guest wanted us to talk about heartbreaks or how relationship going these days, how women and men are getting heartbroken, what going on in relationship when it comes to people not being honest or other people letting the other person down, things that are going on around the world right now, not only in the African communities, but also all around the world. We are doing this to one another. The thing is, it's not just other people doing it, it's the same people, sometimes the same people from the same country. Liberians doing it to Liberians, Nigerians doing it to Nigerians, Ghanaians, we the same people doing it to one another. We say we love one another, but the same people that say they love you, or you who say you love someone, breaking someone's heart, or someone breaking your heart. So we're just going to talk about that today. And we were ready we want the audience to be involved in the whole topic today. So if you want to come on, let us know. We will send you the link. If you don't want to come on, you can write some comments here. We are good. We read every comment. We talk about every comment, everything. So don't just be spectators. We want you to join us and for us to get this going. The topic is about heartbreak. Heartbreaks. So join us. You want to come on, we'll send you the link. If you don't want to, hit that comment on there. We read all comments. Like I said, we read all comments. So we are ready to get it going. So if you know something about, it go both ways. Some women break men heart, some men break women. It go both ways. So we're going to be, you can share your story. You can bring out another story or what you think, anything. We are on today. Let's do this.
Yes, hi everybody. So let's do this. We want to talk about heartbreaks, and we're going to take a break and play our music while we share the link. And please share, invite your friends, and let them know that we're on here. And it's time for us to have this conversation. A lot of us go through these different things differently. Some people will be like, "Oh, girl, I don't bother about that. I move." Some of us will sit and say, "You know what? I'm stressing about it because it's moving me." We all have had breaks, and there are some
Yep.
out there who's going through it, and they want to share it with us, or there are some who don't know how to come out to say it. They don't know how
Yes.
to come out to say it, so they want us to talk about it so they can have ideas. So, like I said, join us. Let's discuss, and we will take a break and play this motivational video for at least a minute or two, and we will be right back. So, comment, share the live, and we have the other link that takes our stars to support our organization in Liberia, Ghana, and Nigeria, where we take care of people schooling, and we do a lot of things, guys. Jojo and I do a lot of things that you don't know behind closed door, and this is about to bust through, break through. You guys are about to see a lot of great things going on, so stay tuned. We'll be
Amen.
right back.
We are running out of die, what are you going to do with the time you have left? I say that if you don't reposition yourself, you could miss the best time in your life, in this season of life. Because we have got to change the way we think. We have got to change the way we function. We have got to change the way we deal with issues. And the reason that you have to begin to reposition the way you think and the way you function and the way you feel is that we many times are stuck between the lines of limited thinking and limited people and limited ideas and limited philosophies. And there's something creative down inside of you saying, let there be. You need to walk into a situation where you've been locked up and tied up and tangled up and say, let there be light, let there be healing, let there be books, let there be change in this city. You have tried 4 or 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things. Each you worked on 90 days or so and then said it doesn't work. How can you be a leader with a 90-day test? Of course it didn't work. You didn't stick to it long enough. You didn't fight hard enough. You didn't do what it took to win. And rather than to correct it and get it right, you walked away from it and tried something else. And for the last 10, 15 years of your life, you've been on the run from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, trying to make all this stuff work. Stop it. Stand still. You have to have the courage to live with the pressure and the criticism. New levels bring new devils. You have to be tough. You have to be tough to be able to stand it. It's tough for keeping your kids encouraged while you secretly worried to death yourself. It's tough for getting ready for a birthday and don't have a birthday gift. It's tough of not being able to get the light bill paid and the water bill paid. It's tough. But what do we do with these moments? Do we just have them and go back home and wait for the next one? Almost like junkies getting a fix or smokers smoking a cigarette? Are we just habitually addicted to moments without being able to take that moment and use it strategically to do something in our lives? You do not have to accept it the way it is. Somewhere down inside of you there is creativity. We've got to break out of the barriers and the limitations and get outside of the box. Something is about to happen in your life. You've got to take it one day at a time. And when you get to the end of the day, you say, I'm not finished, but I've done everything that I was supposed to do for that day, for that time, for that season. Your season is shifting. You will be able to do now in a way that you have never been able to do it before. You haven't sung your best song. You haven't preached your best sermon yet. You haven't thought your greatest thought. You haven't written down your greatest idea. You haven't dreamed your best dream. Baby, you haven't laughed your best.
Okay, hello everybody. If you can hear me, say hi. We are
Amen.
back. Josephine, are you there?
I'm right here. Gotta get my other phone there where I can see the comment. For some reason, I can see the comment from here.
For some reason, everywhere the internet is just jiggling. I don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
Yes. Hey, guy, I'm here. Everybody, welcome. Share the live broadcast. Me and Jojo is here. Let's have this conversation. So, Jojo, a lot of us, I don't know, 99% of the time, we women have dealt with broken heart, or should I say mental abuse, like we have always referred to mental abuse, right? We all have dealt with those situation. I think my camera, my lights off. There you go. There you go. Now you can see me. How do I look? Josephine, you look amazing. How do I
Beautiful.
look?
Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know
After,
what country you're
I,
coming from today, but you look
well,
fabulous, darling.
girl, I don't know if I'm repping the people from how you call them. I'm repping from what's the place name? Dubai. That's how they
I think
dress.
so. I was just about to say that.
Yes. So but anyway, so everybody, welcome. Let's dive right into the topic. We are on the topic and the theme, um, heartbreak, which is mental emotional abuse. Juso Smith, welcome both. You ladies look amazing. Thank you very much. So
Thank
just
you.
drop a
Appreciate
comment.
it. Yeah.
Just drop a comment. Tell us where you are viewing me from, your time zone, and we will recognize you. And I believe I got a couple of my friends from the clubhouse. They said to me, send a shout out to us. Send a shout out. So my clubhouse family, family
Hey,
cycle,
hey,
shout
hey,
out
the
to you guys. I
clubhouse
hope you guys
ladies, the
are
whole
here.
clubhouse family.
Clubhouse, yes,
Welcome,
clubhouse,
welcome,
a
welcome.
family cycle. You guys, y'all better be watching, or else I'm coming for you. Okay. But anyway, you guys are welcome. Just drop your comment where you viewing us from, and we will love for you to participate in this program. We all need to learn, when we talk about mental abuse that men put women through, when we talk about mental abuse that women put men through, it's vice versa. We're not going to be biased here. We do that to men as well, so how do we deal with these things? How do we deal with heartbreaks, most especially when you are so in love with this person and they play you, they turn their back on you? It could be a woman, it could be a man, but how do you deal with this situation as a person? That's the question. Dealing with heartbreaks is a terrible thing.
Uh,
I have dealt
dealing
with
with
it
heartbreak
before.
is not dealing with heartbreak is not an easy thing to deal with, especially when you're ready to love the person. And that's the reason why in everything that we do, we have to invite God first. If you are a person who don't have God in your life, heartbreak gonna take you off this earth very, very fast. Because it's not easy to deal with heartbreak by yourself. Because some people don't know how to control themselves, or know how to put, you know take that, remove themselves from the situation. They put everything dream on it, even if it is not their fault. They blame it on themselves. Okay, they don't know how to even live life without that person. So in order for us to even get into a relationship or get into anything, we have to first invite the Lord. We have to have God into it, because I'm telling you, heartbreak is not something that you can do on your own.
Yes, but Josephine, you did mention, right? If we have to deal with, have a relationship, we have to invite the Lord. So there are people who are not Christian. There
Yep,
are people who get involved in relationship. They are not Christian. They don't believe in Jesus Christ and the power of his resurrection. They are different nationality. They are different religion. So when we talk about the secular side, let's just talk about the secular side with people who get involved, right? I can be a Christian and I might want to have a Christian man, but people pretend. People pretend. Let's talk
of
about
course.
heartbreak, Jojo. I have dealt with it. Nobody. I don't know. There are some people who say, "Oh, I haven't been through that before. I have been through that before. I have suffered mental abuse before. I have. And what did I do? How did I?" Let me tell you something. With me, I would deal with it. Don't get me wrong, I'll be depressed. I will be whack. I will be other lined, and I will forget about a lot of things. But I'm the kind of person, I will deal with it, but I will have to talk about it, right? So what did I do? I went to my friends, I went to my cycle, and I talk about it. I talk about the experience. I talk about what I have been through. So from there, even though some of them was really blunt with me and say, you know what? Oh, move. Why are you depressed? Why are you heartbroken? There were some that said to me, I don't be heartbroken. Oh, no man can play me. No man can do this. But when you meet a man, you spend 1 year, let's say 6 months or year, 2 years, 3 years, time and effort. You get used to that person. And most especially, it turns into, let's say you guys, it's an intimate relationship. Your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance, you're together for so long and he cheats on you. is broken, you think about your time, you think about your
Yes.
commitment. I was so committed. You know, a lot of people who does not go through heartbreak, who does not really think things break up, or a man or a woman playing them, those I believe those are people who are not committed to that relationship. Those are people who have not, I stand to be corrected, those are people who have not put their all into it, so they don't care. They just go there like boom, I'm in there for whatever, and whatever comes, I'm out. You understand? But there are
Yeah.
people who go through emotional abuse, and that's me. I remember one day I was driving, I just pulled over and I started to just beat my steering, beat my steering, beat my steering, knock
Yeah.
my head. And like, why? Why did I get played? Why did I put myself in the situation to be played? Why did I put myself in the situation to be hurt? Why did I get so attached to this person? And I started to ask myself questions. But guess what? One thing that came to me was, listen, these things happen. These are life experiences. So for me, when I go through situations like this, I learn from it. I learn from it. So next time when it coming, I will see the red flag. Because when we're in love, we don't see red flag. We don't see it till after. Have you ever been in a relationship? You guys break up and you look at the man, be like, "What the hell was I thinking? Why was I all crying behind this bitch or something for nothing?" You know. So that's for me. That's how I handle mine. I grieve 1 2 weeks. The third week, once we stop talking, I'm done, and I move on. And I pray for God to renew me. You know, renew my spirit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Jojo,
like I
you.
said, the last time, when it comes to relationship or marriage, it is not for children. And we have to understand that this word, the fingers are not equal. Almost just like relationship, you get into relationship and someone might tell you all about themselves, and that's what the reason we get into relationship, because what the person said, what you said, you guys agree with it, and you'll get into it. And the reason that it start to go
Mhm,
apart, because the things that you said or the other person said are not truth, or they're going beyond, or not going by what they said. And when you get into a relationship, you should get your mind prepared for those things. I don't care how much the person said they love you. I don't care how much you love the person. You always have to remember that anything can happen. And what if it happened? Are you prepared to get yourself balanced? You know, and a lot of the times when you see people break down, especially ladies, we break down so bad. It's because you put all your trust in this man, or you put all
mhm,
your trust in this woman. You think
mhm,
you can't do it with all this men. You think this is your life. So when that happened to you, and we have to remember, the Bible says it, or God said it, that no one knows the deepest part of a human heart except Him.
yeah,
So no matter
mhm,
how someone sitting in front of you and putting up their heart, even us, we disappoint ourselves. You might say you will never do this, and you go
mhm,
ahead and do it. So what about someone giving you promise
mhm,
or promises, and you're thinking that they
mhm,
cannot fill the promises? So you have to prepare yourself when you get into a relationship. It is not for children. It is for grown up. Whatever relationship you get in, you should be praying that it succeed. It go in the best way. It go the way you want it to be. But what if it doesn't? Are you prepared not to
not.
kill yourself? Are
So,
you prepared not to starve yourself?
mhm.
You are saying something.
So let's Joseph Smith, welcome both of you. Both of you, let's welcome these guys here. Both of you
Welcome
look,
to you,
ladies look amazing. Thank
beautiful
you.
man.
Melvin today, good morning, guys. And Sarah Williams Jackson, you both look fabulous. Thank you. And Charles
Thank you,
Reese, my
guys.
name is Charles
Welcome,
Enrique,
Fajile.
and I'm following your show from Liberia, RIA, from my comfort zone in Do community. Welcome, my brother. Welcome, and we are glad to have you.
I got
So,
my
guys, just
sister
drop your
on
comment.
there,
I see you guys
Virginia.
have.
Welcome,
Go ahead,
Fajile.
Jojo. Mhm,
I said my sister on there, my childhood friend called my sister, Fajile. Welcome. Tell us where
mhm.
you're watching us from.
Just
And
let
to this,
just yeah. Yeah, just drop
And
a comment so
today's
we can recognize you.
yes,
Yeah.
and today's comment is about heartbreaks. Okay, how can we handle it? What we should watch for? We are going to be learning from one another. So if you want to come on, let us know. We will send you the link. If you don't want to come on, just write some comments. Trust me, trust us. Every comment you make, we'll always put a comment on and discuss it. So we like for our audience to participate in the whole thing. So if you don't want to come on, it's okay, but just drop comments.
Yes, and that's it. Yeah. So, guys, we got So,
Did
like I
you
was
did
saying,
you
Jojo, you
did
were
you
saying that
limit the
a
comment?
relationship.
Did you limit the comment? I saw someone send a
Say
link to
that.
me saying someone sent me something saying that you limit comment or something.
No, it's not limited. Let me go check and see. It's supposed to be. It's public. It's not limited. It's public. So they can just click on my channel or click on your page if you share on your page, and they will be
I
able
did.
to view it. Yes, it's not. It's not limited at all. It is. How to call it. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop a comment too with the YouTube link. So when you're viewing on YouTube, you can comment and it will appear here as well. The person say you voice faction say hello host. Hi, how are you? You see this person is viewing from
Yeah,
our
Fajila, I can
YouTube
see the
channel
other
right
people
here.
comment.
So
So let me
every
see if you can comment. Just say hi. Fajila, just say hi. Let's see if you can see your
yes.
comment.
So once you say hi or you comment, it will appear. But if you're just watching, we're not going to be able to see your comments. So what I would do, there are some people who don't have Facebook. I don't know how to do it. People who don't have Facebook, I don't know how to do it. I cannot live without Facebook. So that's the
Fajila
YouTube
send me a
channel
lot of
link.
stuff again. You were just sending me a comment. Just send it. Let me see if I can hit on there and see what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a link on there.
hmm So you see here. So everybody who's viewing with the comments, they are here. So once you comment, we will be able to acknowledge it. And I just put the YouTube link here as well. So if you cannot to just click on the YouTube link and go on YouTube as well. And we got to put Dakina happy weekend to you as well. I know, just tell us where you're viewing me from. I know you all the way enjoying your jolly in Arizona. So thank you for coming on the booth. So guys, yeah, so as I was saying, right, so this is the link right there. You can click on it if you want to get on the YouTube channel if you're not getting, but it is public here, and I'm saying everybody on here. So once you guys drop, just say good morning, I'm viewing from so and so place, and your comment will definitely show. And Jojo, did you share the link on your profile?
I want to
Jojo?
share the. I want to share the. I share the. And when I get off right now, because right now on the tablet I'm watching from, I can't even see comments, so I have to use my phone. And I see a lot of people inboxing me. So something wrong.
Yeah, you
Some
want
people
what?
are unable
Not
to.
that's There's nothing wrong. It's public. Then don't click on the link. Let them click on the one you share on your Facebook page. Let them just click on it. It's public. Yeah, I make sure it was public, so it's
Okay,
public, and
my
I'm
other
gonna share
sister
it to
just
you.
told me, she said, I check
Mhm.
like it works, not the comment section. They said the comment section
You're
is
breaking
not
up,
working.
Jojo. I can
So
hear you.
two people's telling me now that the comment section is not working.
I don't know why. Anybody can comment on. It's live. It's public. It's right here. It's live and public. So what I'm gonna do, Jojo, I will share this to you.
Someone just
I
sent me
will share
something. I
this.
will show you. Look on here. It says that the broadcaster chose to apply this section. So it looked like it's not letting her in.
No, but though Jojo, they might not click on that link that we shared previously. That was just an information that we're going to be appearing. You need to share. Go on your phone and share the live on your page. And
I
once you share
did.
the live on your page, everybody can click on it.
It is on my
Yeah,
page now.
everybody's saying they're on. Yeah, somebody say it's working. It is
Okay.
working on my end. Yeah,
Maybe
everybody
I don't
say it's
know if
working.
I
I don't know
share it
what's
wrong
going
on my
on.
page. I don't know. If I share it wrong, you guys can go on Muku page and go watch it from
Okay.
there, please.
I'll just put my name here and just go on my page, Muku, and you can watch it because it's public on my page. Okay, it's public on
Yeah,
my
she said
page,
when she
guys.
tried to comment,
Mm-hmm.
it just bring out this link.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
we'll
put my
just
name here.
continue.
You guys can go on.
Can you guys just go to Muku page if you have a problem commenting from mine? Maybe when they're commenting from my page, it's giving a problem. So I see some people commenting, but maybe it's from your page. I don't know. So you
Yeah,
guys
all
can
the
go on
comments
Muku.
on any page, anywhere you put the comment, it will appear. It don't matter what page you on. This you can go on this page right here. This is Muku Oluma Agu. Once you click on it, everything is public. You go on my page. Once Josephine share it on her page, it will have to be public as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, and yeah.
Yeah, it is on my page because I'm on my page right
So
now.
let's go ahead. Okay, let
Yeah,
me
let's
just go on
just go
my.
ahead.
Okay, yes. So as I was saying, right? So yeah, so that's how I deal with broken heart. But the thing is that people would say, check somewhere in the room, somewhere around right here. So people will say that, oh, relationship is not for small children, relationship for big folks. So when you enter open-minded, there's nobody that wants to be into a relationship and then want to open their heart for heartbreaks. A lot of times people go into a relationship, expecting the love to come in return as you give it. Everybody wants to have a relationship, a fruitful one, a lovely one. So how can one say, oh, I in it all, but whatever that comes after, I will accept. For me, no, I would never go into a relationship and expecting to be mistreated or play or receive a broken heart. I expect to be loved. I expect, as I give my love, I expect to receive it in return. So, that's just me. Yep. So,
Yes, like you said, no one going into a relationship and wanting to be heartbroken or whatever. I would get into a relationship wishing for the best, but in my mind, I know I'm happy for everything, but my mind is prepared if anything happens. Okay,
mhm,
I'm not wishing that something bad should happen. But if something happens, are you ready to pick up the pieces? Because that's what happens if you don't prepare yourself for that. That's what happens now if you go in the nursing home. We got a lot of our sisters that have strokes just because of things like that, because they just don't even prepare themselves. Okay,
mhm,
no one want to
mhm,
be heartbroken, but you have to be prepared if it happens. Okay,
mhm,
these things happen. This is the world we live in. People will tell
mhm,
you the truth and they will go by the truth. So people will tell you that life and it's totally lie. So
mhm,
we wish for the best, but what if the
mhm.
best doesn't come and it's the wrong thing? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so guys, give us your input. Tell us what you're gonna do. Tell us what your expectation would be, and let's conversate. Join the conversation. Let's talk about it. It's better we talk about it. But for me, I don't want to be heartbroken. But in order to solve that, I will have to, talk to people about it and stuff like that. That's how I accept my heartbreak. Welcome, murder. How are you? Good morning. To you as well. Hmm.
I see some of the comments on the thing on here, but I can't even see it from my end here. So something wrong today. I'm reading it here, so I can't even read it from my comment because it come on the link and then it go fast and I can't catch it anymore. Someone was just saying good morning. Everything that is said, I'm not okay. Now it just came up. Okay, this
Everything is there.
person. Okay.
Okay, you want me
Yeah, if
to?
you guys can drop some comments about this, about heartbreaks or whatever. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Make some comments. We're talking about heartbreaks today. Like for me, I would tell you, I get into a relationship with an open mind, and I get in it with all my heart. If I don't love you, I would not get into a relationship with you. So before I get into a relationship, trust me, everyone that I dated, my ex, all my exes will tell you, I talk about almost everything before I even get into really serious or intimate relationship with you. I love to talk about everything so you can know what I want, what I'm dealing with, what I like or whatever, and you do the same. So when we get into the relationship, my all is in it. But even though I will love you with everything, but just the way I love you with everything, when you start to not go by what you go by, I will not feel happy if you do me wrong. I will feel hurt about it, because no one wants for someone to treat them right. But I will tell you, I don't let no one hit that they put on me or no one think that they do. It's just me. Everyone's different. I don't let it drain me down. I don't. I love to talk about it. That's why it's good to have someone you can trust and talk to. And some people don't want to talk to people because they don't want their name going out there. And that's the reason some people are dying inside. Because you don't want to talk to anyone because you feel if you talk to someone, your name will be all over the place. I don't even understand why people hide weakness. What people hard when someone hurting you. Why people in this modern world we live in? What secret you want hard? Someone slapping you every day. That's the secret you want to keep. That you don't want to tell someone because your name will be all over. And someone cursing you from your head to your toes. That's the reason you don't want to talk about it because I'm sick of this thing. We in a modern world now. I'm sick of this thing going around. I don't want my knee all over. Whatever. Sit there. Keep it. And those that keep things inside are the one that are dying inside. Those things that you keep it inside, trust me. Today it might not harm you. You just grieving inside might not harm you. 2, 3 years from now, when maybe you're in another relationship, or maybe you think you're not even thinking about, then you start having some heart problem or this, you don't even know the problem coming from 5 years ago, 2 years ago. What you guys hollering? You hollering some wicked man or woman? What you hollering? What
And
is it?
then the thing about it, even when we are sick, we hide the sicknesses.
I'm
We
just sick
hide it.
of
We don't
this.
want to tell people. We don't want to tell people that we are in an abusive relationship. We don't want to tell people that we are being punched. Every day we are punching bags. We hide these things. We stay and wear the mask. We wear the mask and make it, oh, yes, I'm married. For the name that I'm married, I can tell anybody if I'm in a marriage and I'm being abused, I'm out. It doesn't matter how many children we have. It doesn't matter how many years we have been married. I'm out. I'm
Yep. And
out.
abuse is
This
not
is
only
why
when the
killing
person.
our this is why killing our sisters.
Mhm.
You sit there, a man insult you. You sit there, a man mistreat your children that you carry for 9 months. And you say, oh, that's my husband. I have to stand by my husband. Then what you gonna do about your children? God entrusted you with these children, mama. God gave you the responsibility to take care of these children. Do not sit and allow any man to abuse you in front of your children or abuse or mistreat your children in the name that I am married. Oh, I love him. He loved me. He taking care of me. Bullshit.
And
That's why
the
killing us.
excuses when it
That's
comes
why
to the
killing us.
children, when it comes to the children part, where people say the children, look, excuse me here. You put the children out of this thing. Because when you love your children, you don't keep your children in an abusive relationship. Those children
Mhm.
come up in another way. When the children start misbehaving in school, then you say, oh, why you acting rude? Everything I do for you. It's because you're keeping them in that abusive relationship. So I'm not going for those things anymore. To say, oh, because the children, I keep
No,
partying when I leave, who will do
no.
this? Look, come on. Stop blaming things on kids or whatever. When something is not working up, it's not working up. Abuse is not when someone
No, it's
hitting
not.
on you. The way the person treats you, the way
Mhm.
the person talk to you, even the way the person look at you. could be abusive. Okay, Jesus said when Moses make the law, Moses said when a man has sex or married man has sex with a woman, it's called adultery. When a woman has sex or married
Mhm.
woman has sex out there, it's called adultery. Jesus said
Mhm.
the way in which a married man or a married woman will look at another person will make them to cause adultery. It's
Yes.
not only penetrating, but the way in which you look at the person. So abuse is not only physical.
Yes. That's true. Abuse, you got emotional abuse that put you in depression. That's why you find a lot of our sisters we hear getting overweight, doing things are happening. This person on blood pressure pills in order that in the name that I'm married. Husband, the Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. The Bible says, women, we should be submissive to our husband. But how can submission comes in when our husband don't love us, when our husbands don't cherish us, when our husbands don't value us, our husbands abuses us, our husband talk down and look down on us any kind of way he feels, or our wives look down on our or on their husband or disrespect their husband in any way. These things bring abuse to you. This thing messes your mind up. This is the time that we have to stand up for our right to love freely, our right to be loved. Not hiding in me. I don't want to talk about it. You wear that. Oh, my husband, I'm married. Just for the name I'm married. I've been married for 5 years. I've been married for 12, 13, 14, and you're being mistreated. Sister, it's time to walk out. Do not take that heartbreak. And you know, when a woman is heartbroken, it's the children suffer it as well. When a mother is not happy or home is not happy, that's why the Bible says when mother in the family happy, happy home. But when the mother is not happy, how can the home be happy? How can the children be happy?
Yep, exactly.
No,
So
yes,
we
John.
really have to pay attention to this sign. You know, we have to educate ourselves. Everything that we do is not only what we say, that the children see. So the excuse about children, we just want to put it one side. Okay, if you love your husband, you want to stay in there, you want your guys to work it out. That's what makes some people are laying down in the grave. You think he beat you and
John said it's
okay,
the glasses. John says the glasses for her. We're not playing here. We're not making weight glasses. Listen. Eh? And the Abba said, when I see it, says it, when I see, we're not making glasses.
I
Listen,
know,
they
right?
play it. And I'm
Somehow we not
pastor.
like
When I'm
glasses, we try with it.
yeah, man, go ahead, Jojo.
The thing is, look, abuse go both ways, but majority of the time the women get abused. When we talk about a majority, the women. Okay, so you have to know what. Look, women, we are very, very important. Okay, we are very. What make you think? What make you think God had to put Adam to sleep before He made us? What make you think the Lord said men should love his woman like Christ loved the church? Men
Mm-hmm.
should love his woman like the way he loved his body. You know how men they love their body. Okay? When a
Mm-hmm.
man love his woman like that, and at the end of that whole thing, at the end, then God said, the voice on there said that a woman should respect her husband. When a man give a
Mm-hmm.
woman all of that love, the love that we're talking about, the way a man should love his woman, it is impossible for the
Mm-hmm.
woman to disrespect. That got to be a witchcraft. Now a
Mm-hmm.
woman, that would be a witchcraft person when you give someone that kind of
Mm-hmm.
love. We have to look at this sign. When someone do
Okay.
something, we all have to be able to forgive. When someone do something for the first time, maybe it's a mistake. You talk about it. But if the person keep repeating it, that's something that you shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm. So, sometimes men said the reason they are women abuse women because of so let's listen to this video and see. I know for me I disagree with everything that he said, but I just want us to listen to this video and we will be right back.
Blunt on this platform. Most of the times, physical abuse from men is a response to emotional abuse from women.
Ah. Emotional abuse from the women.
Women provokes physical abuse. It is a response.
Break it down.
Also, I will add to that part, emotional plus psychological abuse.
Of women, no respond. Yeah.
No, let him come. You watch it. Please.
Look at this.
No, we're getting
Is that what you're saying?
I get it.
Look at that
I get
food.
it. There is
That's a
abuse
food.
on both parts.
On both
That
parts.
is, the man goes physical, but
Because-
the woman is giving emotional torture.
Yes,
Okay, yes.
I repeat again. Most physical abuse from men is a response from emotional abuse from women.
Okay.
Take it or you leave it. Men at times are not mad to get up and start beating a woman. No reasonable, responsible man will get up, except in rare cases. You know, to every exception, to every rule, there's an exception. So we are talking here knowing that there are cases whereby some men abuse women physically for not just cause. But I will guarantee you 80% of men's abuse towards women is a response to an emotional abuse from the woman.
Can you explain what?
I'm going to explain it in details. Men are the quiet type. Women are flippant. Women are flippant in nature. They talk a lot. Sometimes a man can do something and a woman doesn't seem to understand. She may start speaking, and women don't speak for you to listen. They speak for you to respond. Once they speak and you don't respond, they will want to say something harder than what they have said, and immediately they start throwing those hard words into your heart. There is a level you cannot take it anymore. And there are men, when they have absorbed that shock for too long, they cannot contain it. The next thing is that it rebounds. They will give you a slap and a kick. Then everyone that comes will see the slap and the kick because it is physical, not knowing that the man has been able to contain the emotional torture, either for a very long time. Sometimes men can contain this torture for almost 10 years. Some hold it for 15 years. At a level they can no longer take it. Now they feel like this physical abuse, or to me, the right words to be used there is physical discipline. This physical discipline to the man or to the man is a kind of trying to solve something that his quietness cannot solve. That's one of the reasons you must understand. The second reason why men sometimes abuse women physically, it is simply because women can easily lose respect for men. I'm telling you, a man's desire is not food. Cook the best food, he can get it in a restaurant. A man's desire is not sex. He can get it in the street through a side chick. A man's desire is not your attire. The greatest thing you will ever take from a man that will cause the beast in him to come out is his respect. Inherent in every man is a king and a beast. If you choose to be a queen, you will bring out the king in him. If you be a torment, you will bring out the beast in him. In all cultures of the world, last thing that a man cannot take, I'm talking from a generic point of view, is disrespect. Some women are grossly disrespectful. I can tell you with all sincerity that the marriages before period are far more better. There were no marriage seminars, there were no conferences, there were no lectures on marriage, but the marriages succeeded better because people were properly brought up in good culture. This thing called women emancipation has not been defined in a proper context. Women emancipation is the ability and liberation for women to enter into governance, not to dominate in marriage. The women emancipation concept should be properly defined and then re-drilled again in the minds of women, because some women have taken this women emancipation into marriage. There are standards in marriage that no generation can ever take. The woman is to submit to a man and the man is to love the woman. That is the standard. But women emancipation has come to tell us that a woman has equal right and freedom. Since women are president, they can also be husband. Women can be president, women can be governors, women can be DO, but a woman can never be husband.
And
That
also,
little
a man can
braço
never be a wife.
or wife. Yes, man can never be a wife. That's it. Man can never be a wife.
You know, you see the man, you know who he is. Okay, it give nobody when a man and a woman get together, the both of them are grown up, they got together. You have no right in any ways to put your hands on someone. And like he said, the women talk a lot. What make the wife or the woman to talk? That must be some
And he said when
disrespect
they
on
talk,
there.
they won't respond. They won't respond from you.
Exactly. There's something that you did that the woman is talking about. A relationship is a communication. You cannot do something and expect the person to just be okay with it and not tell you what you did. And some men don't want to hear that wrongdoing. Or when you tell them, they say, stop. And means you shouldn't talk again. And if you talk again, then they come up with being abusive, either hitting or cursing at you. And it's never okay for both women and men. I mean, I cannot see some of the comments. I see some
Mhm.
comments come on your screen here, not on the one here. So if you want to read some comments, so if there is anything that we can discuss, anything that they wrote on there.
Well, actually, it's the same. All the comments are the same. All the comments from all the
Mrs.
platform is
Harris, I'm
here.
not seeing
So
Mrs.
we
Harris on
start.
my. I think she commented, but I can't see a lot of
Hold on.
hers.
Okay, just wait. I will just put all the comments. Mrs. Harris comment. Everything is here, which is Jamu Harris. All the comments are here. And there you go. Good morning from you see it, the put that Kenan and I will just put everything. All the YouTube channel comments as well is here. Good morning, my beautiful, fabulous ladies, and going on for you to laugh. And Dabu said, talking is therapy. And Jamal Harris said, that's right, Queen. And she said, good morning, darlings. It's the glasses for me. Great topic, sisters. Laugh. Wata Kamara said, good morning, family. And Jamal Harris said he did not take his medication nonsense. On the nonsense he was talking, how to disrespect comes about. It's how you treat your queen, period. That's it. That's all the comments that I have here.
Okay, good. Yeah, we continue on the topic,
So
you
yes,
know.
so let's go ahead.
It's never okay, no matter what you think. If someone says something, you think you're tired with it, you think you cannot deal with it anymore, walk away. You don't have to abuse anyone. Abuse is just not okay in any form. And I just want to say to a lot of our sisters here, I know it's happening to men, but a lot of the sisters are the one we see here. We see, so sister, I see some of my friends or some people that I just, know, and I've been seeing them for a long time. And sometimes you see them like, oh my, was it easy? Or just happy my relationship. I couldn't come outside to easy, was it easy? Ladies, ladies, ladies. We have to put whatever it is you think you have to do to put yourself together, put yourself together. Because the reason you're in that house, you think you're able to eat, the reason you're able to go out, the reason you're able to shower, that main business that you're killing yourself for, he's outside there having fun. He outside there enjoying himself. Even look, you see how God's smart? He said a husband and a wife become one. He said that death do them part. On judgment, the Lord going to judge us individually. So you have to have a mind of your own. Okay? You can be killing yourself here when someone out there partying. Okay? The Bible says you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. That means love yourself first, and then you can be able to share the love. Okay? You can love someone past yourself. If the person came against you, you're going to kill yourself. You cannot love someone more than yourself. Someone wrote a comment on here. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I muted myself when you was talking.
Okay.
Uh, uh, this is coming from King David Dennis, right? And I don't even want to argue with him because he's a black man that has a black woman. You understand? He said black women are the only group that had a higher divorce. But be submissive. Despite that's part of the uncomfortable love the man show in action and words. What is
What
that?
he's talking, he want to define the submissive he's talking about, because black
I don't
men
even
are the
I don't
one.
get it.
The reason that there is hard divorce in the black community is
Black women.
because the black men don't want to respect their wives, especially some of them that have this mindset that even though they're working, the woman working, but the woman still have to take care of everything in the home. The woman should never get tired. The man work the hours, the woman work the hours. Then she's supposed to cook, she should clean, she should take care of the house, she should take care of the children, she should do everything. And not ask the man for nothing. Maybe the black man should start helping their wives. The black man should start respecting their wives. Then maybe this will not happen. Of course, majority of the white men, they love their women. Okay, they take care of. You see, the white man will come. Even if you ever to do something, you do. That's the reason why a lot of that they're not having a lot of divorce. We having it here because your black men don't want to respect your women. How many of you come and cook in the home? How many of you go and help the children with their assignments? How many of you taking the children for sports? How many of you love you on your wife? That's why, and then you don't want the woman to tell you the truth. You want to make comparison with a black man, a black woman, and a white woman, and a black woman. You don't want to go there because your black men don't have no respect. You come here, you say, oh, she's in America. She thinks she's all that because you don't want to be right with your wife. What makes you think you have a full-time job? The woman get a full-time job. She should be the one that want to cook. She should be the one that want to clean. You don't see it? Eh? You don't see that. David, King David, shake up it, man. Boy, thanks for the
But
comment.
the thing
But
about it,
because of you
he's not.
guys.
I think he's just referring because
That's
he's
what I'm
in
saying.
the black community. But American white people have high divorce rate as well,
Of
and the
course.
men
Yeah,
cheat on their wives. So
exactly.
the men cheat on their wives as well. And you think the things that women take from a black or African man, you think a white woman can take it from you? That's why a lot of times when they with a black women, they treat them and make them look like slave in the home. But when they start to date a white woman, they start cooking for them to eat. They start cooking for them to eat. So we disagree with your comment, but anyway, thank you for your participation.
And
Always give yourself queens.
always.
Yes. I'm mute. Yeah, I'm okay now. At first, I was muted. Thank you so much.
Yes, we have to
Black women
love
were
one
the only
another.
group that had yeah. Oh my God, King David, you from the Bible. You're supposed to know what the Bible says.
If you guys were loving on your wives, loving and like Christ love the church, come on.
Double the lady microphone. So
Maybe
yeah,
she's
so
talking.
I don't see why women or men should abuse each other. Oh, she was trying to tell me to double click on my microphone because it was off.
Mhm.
Yes, I was getting like a feedback, so that's why I muted myself. So yeah, so go ahead, Jojo.
Yeah, like I said, we have to work together when it comes to partner. The woman should, a lot of the kids grow up these days and it's almost everything that they're learning from their mom. And let me tell you, they got some good dad. Oh, yes, they do. And they have some loving husbands. We will not even take that away. I know friends, I know family that they have their husband that are hands on, like hands on and loving husbands. Okay, and we all can do the same. If you work and the woman work, help in the house. And the abuse we're talking about, it gave no woman right to abuse the man. They get some women, as soon as the man talking, they're ready to fight. The man says something to her, she don't like it, she's slapping the man. Straight, and you know the man stronger than you. But boom, she slapped the man. That is very wrong. That is so disrespectful. It is never okay for the woman to put her hands on her husband. Never. Sometimes the way, oh, he go out, you just wait because the man always going out and he come home late. So he entered the house, you jump on him, will fight. You think that's going to stop him from running around? Because he came home late and you jump. If you think that he keep doing it, you ever walk away. They got some abusive women. Very abusive.
So
I'm
going to keep quiet.
Just because the man cheated. And just because he coming home late.
I'm going to keep quiet, Jojo. I'm going to keep... I'm gonna keep quiet. Jojo, they say keep talking. I gotta keep quiet, and I will honor that. Keep quiet, let Jojo keep talking.
Just because your man is a cheater or he comes home late all the time, it still doesn't give you no rights to put your hands on him, to curse his mom, to curse his sister, because some of you got a degree in it. When you finish cursing your mother-in-law from her head to her toe, as if to say you don't have any parts that she has. Well, you can do all of that. It will still not make it better, my sister. If the relationship is not working, it is abusive, get out. My husband looked at me one day, he did something I didn't like, and I told him. He told me, he said, God bless you, we're in America. If we were in Africa, but now after beating you, drinking you that much you care, you will not have it. And I turned around and said, you sure you're telling me now that you are abusive man? Because if you are not, you will not think that you have to take me to Africa. If we were in Africa, I said, so you were in Africa, you think you are going to beat me? I had a relationship in Africa before I got here. I was engaged in Africa before I got here. But I dare any man to touch me. I did not take that from the beginning to the end. Okay? So sometimes you have to let a man know. When a man, sometimes you're talking to someone, everyone make mistakes. And he get angry and slap you, you got to warn him not to do it again. If you ever to get that warning, so people that want here will make them walk away. It's true, they get abusive women. And so you're who the abusive women. What in the car, your husband went to the club there or to the other girl house, you in your car driving all over, trying to run someone over is wrong. You're who picking up phone, calling other women, cussing them because they're behind your husband is wrong.
Deal with your husband. Don't deal with the woman.
I'm not saying it's right for your friend to love to your husband or for someone to love to your husband, but for you to belittle yourself. Your husband who left the home to cheat outside. For you to take that yourself, to belittle yourself, calling around to cuss someone because they're dating your husband. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You got to own it. You got to know your worth. You got to know who you are. You got to respect yourself. If it is not working, walk out. You will not be the only woman that divorced. You will not be the woman. That's what I said. If it costs me to marry 50 times until I get to the right man, I will. But I ain't taking no disrespect. I ain't taking no cheating. I ain't taking no abuse. You might do the relationship when you marry. When you marry, it's a whole other thing. You try to fight for your marriage, but know what you're fighting for. If it is not working, get out.
And know how you're fighting. And know how you're fighting.
Exactly.
Not being aggressive or abusive with another person. Yeah, you got to know how you're fighting for your marriage. You have to know how you're working on your marriage. But there are some men who don't want the marriage or the relationship to work. So they continuously do what they want to do. So in that case, you get out. You know, a lot of times people will say, "Oh, that the Bible say a man must divorce his wife when she's unfaithful," but it never talk about a woman divorcing her husband because he's unfaithful. That is so unfair. But the Bible talk about abuse, but they don't mention abuse. All they talk about cheating.
Let me tell you, the Bible says. The Bible said in the Bible said the only reason why a man or a woman should divorce, it should be adultery.
Yes, unfaithfulness.
That's the only reason the Bible says. Okay? That's the only reason. But let me tell you something. When you lie today, it's a sin. When you steal today, it's a sin. You can go and repent. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get in the wrong relationship. Okay? If it was an abuse and you get out of it, that's one of the sins you cause, right? Go repent and start over
Mm-hmm.
before you died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Before you kill yourself. And a lot of the time when the men are doing that, they probably are committing adultery. You don't want someone to kill you before you realize that he doesn't love you or she doesn't love you. King David said, takes my sister. Some women are abusive. Of course, it is true. I don't care what your husband do to you again, you no right to put your hands on him. If you think it's not working, get out.
Sure. And it gave a man no right. It gave a man no right to put his hand on his wife. But
Exactly.
sometimes too, the woman has to defend. All depends on the situation and the environment. Sometimes the woman have to defend herself as well.
What
You know, she can
situation
say,
do
"Oh,
you
because
talking
my
about? The
husband,"
only time a woman should
you
live
have
her
to
hand on her man if
defend
it is
yourself. Oh God,
self-defense.
you got to defend yourself too.
If
At
it is
times,
self-defense, we're not talking
that's what
about
I'm saying. All
self-defense.
depends on the situation. Yeah. Mhm.
Self-defense is a
Because a
whole
man
nother
can be
thing.
very abusive to a woman. A man can be
Self-defense is a
very
different
abusive to
thing.
a woman. You're not gonna stand there and say, you're not going to stand there and say, "Oh, he hated me. I'm not supposed to hit my husband," or so. That's what I say. If you are in an abusive relationship, no matter what, get out. That's it. Be a mentor, be a physical, be a, whatever that will cause you your mental health. Get out of it. Get out of it. That's why I got to say, and that's how I leave it. David said, "A woman
And
are in the right position to educate an abusive husband." How can you? How can you educate an abusive husband that does not want to be educated, that know that he's not supposed to abuse his wife?
well, if you have a husband, what you know that he abusive, you have to let him know that the things that he's doing to you are not okay and he should stop. And if he's not, some men don't want to, that hard, they get it in them. If you
Genius.
don't want to, you have to move. You got to get out.
Yep.
Get out before you die. You educate the
Hmm.
person by telling them
Get out.
not to touch you, not to hit you. It's not okay. Even if he doesn't like what you say, he doesn't like what you do. Like Muku was saying, we're not talking about self-defense. Is different when a man is hitting you and you try to. All you have to do when a man is hitting you, Muku, you try to defend yourself where you can get out of the situation and run out. Not because the man slap you, you get up and go slap him. You want to kill yourself. Okay, that is not okay because
And
the
then
man
another
slapped his
thing,
wife and she
another
go running to
another
slap the
thing,
man.
man. Jojo, another thing men fail to realize, they can abuse the women. This is considered abuse, not being intimate with your wife. You know that that's an abuse, emotional abuse. You cannot be
Exactly.
married to a woman, you're not sleeping with her because you feel you won't punish her, you're not speaking or whatever. You cannot deprive your wife her bedtime. That is abuse. I say so. And the Bible said it. The bed is defiled. Yes.
Okay, you if you want to read the other comment there from
Black from Station Rose, Joseph Smith. She said black women are now very aware of who they are. They are aware of their worth and they are loving themselves. And I will, I will
embrace.
to embrace their intellectual and peace of mind. And if divorcing and losing everything just for the sake of being married, they are waiting to let go. That's true. That's true.
That's right.
That's
And that's
true.
why that
That's
like
true.
King David, you better hear
We
him.
know our worth.
That's why the divorce rate is high
Then
because
the
a lot of the black women know their worth. They're not going to sit there anymore for men to start to
exactly
abuse them. They're not going to sit there for the men to think that
like
you're working for your money.
like
You can take some to go do your
like our
hair. You're
grandparents.
working for
Yep.
the money.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to use money to do your nails. Some of you think you meet the woman dressed up, looking good, you marry her now, then you think that to do her hair is too expensive. Why you using $200 to do just hair? But when you met her, she was looking good. But now you don't want her to do. Why you can't go to your friend, let her braid your hair? Yeah. Oh, why happened that bad? You don't want the woman working, but she shouldn't do this. You don't want to do that. But that's why the women know their worth now. Man, their eyes are open. The one with their eyes ain't open, we will keep talking about it until their eyes open, so they can know their worth. So they can know how important they are. So they can love themselves. So they can be able to love you back.
So now that black women have realized who they are and are putting themselves first in relationships, so men saying, "Nah, America not change you. That is America, you not can you won't be like American women because you're not sitting there enslaving while they're doing things and you saying it and let go." You know, back in the days, women sitting and their husbands are cheating on them, their
Yeah.
boyfriend, their fiance is cheating on, you will come right back to me. But women know their worth now. So therefore, if that will cause your peace, like Jojo Smith said, if that will cause your peace of mind, then so let it be. So our eyes are open now to our worth. So a lot of times the men say, "Oh, that America spoiling her. That America now she won't be like the American people that the Western world." Then they will, by the time they will start saying, "You alpha male, you this one, you that one," because you have realized your value as a
Yeah. And
woman.
some of them abuse in so many ways. They
And
don't
men
want you
just
to
should know
look
that we
good
are
anyway.
gifts.
Yeah. Some of them become so abusive in a
And
way
men
where
just
they
should
don't even know
realize that we women we are gift to y'all. It's a privilege to have a woman. It's a privilege to have a wife, a committed wife as well. We are gifts. We are queen. That's what Jesus said. Even though he said, "Son, behold that mother, mother, behold that son." I tell men, women born women. So you guys, we are precious jewelry. We have to be treated like one, not abused.
And let
You
me
see
tell
why the
you,
Bible say all of that ribs. You know how important your ribs is?
and this is the truth.
Go ahead,
Men,
Jojo.
hear me clear. Yeah, I don't care how you want to take it, take it. Any man who truly love his mother, who truly respects his mother, will never abuse his girlfriend or wife, will never mistreat the person. Men, you can say all the way, "Oh, I love mama." No. When you love your mom, if you respect your mom, you will not disrespect by cursing your wife from her hair to any man who curse that wife from the hair to the toes. Don't have no respect for that wife, for that mom. Let me tell you, a man who truly love his mom, it's truth. Ain't no way you got respect for the woman, your mom, and you over here cussing on the women. Impossible. Don't fake love. They are all
The
showing
matter of
out.
fact, you cost me the day you made mistake and cost me, say if you cost the thing, you're not eating it again. You're not even claiming over it. Just forget it. And once you cost it, I mean you don't value it anyway. I don't get it, Jojo. I don't get women that accept abuse. Once you cost here, you don't. I mean, you don't like it. You don't want it. So why insult it? Call it dirty ass. Men can use some words on women. Once you use that word on me, that means you don't want it anymore. I think you will cost me your throat when I hear you. But when I hear you, you're not eating it again. It finished.
And let me talk about this. I know some sisters. I know some ladies. This is happening a lot. There are some women, some ladies that have been very good, respectful, loving, and caring. And because of the men they have changed.
Hmm.
They become rude. They
Yes.
become abusive.
You bring the
They
beast out of
totally
me.
change who they are
Yes. You
because of
bring the
who
beast
the
out of
man
me. Sometimes
is.
women just get
Say the
tired.
man when he around
Yes.
cheating, we own it. I will do my own. When he calls me, I will call his
Mhm.
mom, I will call his sister. So women have become totally different from who they were. Why you want to take someone bad character? When a man calls you, it doesn't mean you should go cussing a mom and his sister.
Exactly. Exactly.
It make you any better. It just making you to know that you are adopting the bad behavior from that man. Stop making someone to stop causing you to do the things you are not supposed to do. Stop acting the way you are not. Some of you were or ladies were committed. Now you are cheaters because your husband was cheating, your boyfriend was cheating, you become cheaters too. Why you make someone make you to be who you're not? I'm seeing it happening in a lot of the ladies now, Liberians. Let me tell you, your body
Yes.
is your proud. Your body is your pride. Don't make no one to let you put your pride down. Pull your hair up and walk as the fabulous black or white woman you are. Don't let no one to change you. If something not working out, walk away. We move.
Yeah. Like David said, a woman should educate the man during happy hour, which is, your one-on-one time with him. Tell the man your body is precious and he should respect and love you. If he continues, stop all happy hours. That's it. If you pass it down there, what you won't load there for again? What's in there for you? Yes, exactly. And I agree with
David,
you
you are so
100%.
right. Now we
I
are
agree
drinking
with
the
you.
same tea, David. Now
Yes.
you putting it together. Let's talk, David.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, some of the women don't want to tell the man exactly what they feel
Yep.
because they're afraid that they will lose the man. The man coming home, you start the relationship. He coming home at 2 in the morning. You close your mouth
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want him to walk away. You want him to put ring on your finger.
Mm-hmm.
That man are coming home 2 o'clock before the marriage. When you get married, he's coming home 4 o'clock. Anything that happened before the marriage, it will be worse. So if he was loving you, caring for you from his heart, and that love was real, he's gonna even love you more. We're not talking about the fake love there before the marriage. So
So,
if you close
just
your mouth and the man coming home at 2 o'clock, you say nothing because you just want to bring, you buying your own death. You buying
so
your own heartbreak. You buying your own frustration. You are already signed agreement for your own divorce.
mhm. So Joseph Smith says here, women are not getting divorced because of infidelity or cheating. It's happening at an alarming rate because these men have forgotten to respect their wives in house and outside. They do not set boundaries with people out there. When it comes to their wife or women who bear their children, back in the days, our father never behaved like that. Of course, they don't
You
set
are
boundaries.
so right.
They're having an affair out there. They're
Muku,
having
you
a
are so right.
girlfriend coming and insulting you and making themselves known or spending all the time out there. And that's true. Back in the days, right, where they say, "Oh, you got girlfriend out there," they never. Though our fathers, our forefathers never allow our mom to know that they had an affair. The only time, maybe after your father, he say, "Ah, they tired looking at me. Oh, they can't pass me. She looking at me. Oh, but can people know your papa said about they child looking at your papa? How you answer the question?" And that's true. A lot of men disrespect their wife. They do not set boundaries. Let's forget about even the infidelity. Some of them take their friends over their home. Some of them prefer to be out there on a Saturday morning talking, yapping in the name of old timer practice, basketball practice, old friend hanky, and leaving their wife at home when you're supposed to be spending time with your wife and your children at home on the weekend because they work 24 hours. That's true. They don't know how to set boundaries. They don't know when it comes to oriented. That's why a lot of times they find it difficult in this country. They say, "Oh, women and children, they got right in the country," because they don't know what they call family.
Can you believe a girlfriend calling a wife
Hey,
to tell
funny.
her that she got a man and cussing other men? What do you think would make that girlfriend brave to call the wife?
Because the man did not set the boundary, he
Exactly.
encouraged her.
And then you on
If he
that
had
phone
set a
arguing
boundary,
with the girlfriend?
mhm,
Come on, baby.
mhm.
Oh, and women. Oh, women. A lot of the women now have put their self-worth down.
Yep.
You see the man legally married, and you dating him and saying, "I'm the girlfriend, I'm enjoying the best." Where is your worth?
Having children by married men. Oh,
You don't even have respect for yourself. So you okay for the man to leave you and go back home to his wife?
and he will tell you all the time, me and my wife in confusion. Me and my wife in confusion. Me and my wife going through divorce. We separated. We just in the house. But guess what? They liking me. That 6 o'clock in me. That he running home.
I have lot of I know like two or three of friends that I know here that I know that they are dating the married men because the man and his wife in misunderstanding, but the man in the house with his wife. But they probably on vacation with the man. I know the friend that go on vacation with the man, but she wouldn't post herself,
You
okay?
see?
Because
You
he's
see?
legally married. Why
You
why
see?
you treat yourself that low? Oh my sister,
Jojo,
he's going to
Jojo,
take you.
Jojo, you see this comment that Joseph Smith got here? Let me tell you something. You know, I share two different backgrounds. You understand? And I will tell you, I don't know much about other tribes in Nigeria, but I will tell you when an Igbo man is married and he chooses to have an affair out there, and he will warn that girlfriend, if my wife ever find out, you
Yes,
done.
yes.
Don't get me wrong. He will take care of you. A Nigerian man cheating on his wife. He will take care of you and he will warn you, if my wife ever find out, you are done. That's a done deal. I watched my dad do that. That's a done deal. But a lot of our Liberian men don't set that standard. They're done. They're
Yeah.
done. The first thing
And
they say, oh,
okay.
your wife call you up, or she call you, what she say? Wait the baby. Where's the key to open the thing?
And all of the time now, the men call disrespect when you tell them what you want, when you ask them for help, when you express yourself. A lot of the men pass around this time, they say the women are disrespectful. Just because the woman say or two. Of course, they got some women that are disrespectful. Yes, but a lot of the men now they're taking you disagreeing with them as disrespectful. Disagreeing with your partner is not disrespectful. It is not.
No, you
And
have
so
to
they need
disagree to agree.
and
You
then
have to
later on,
disagree.
they want you, they want when they marry you now, they want you dressed up like an old lady. They don't want no one to even tell you, look how you look. You know, I can remember we had my husband and I had his birthday in the anniversary in our back. Yeah, here we had a little thing here. I think when we first moved here, we invited people for the anniversary. I will have to look for that picture and post it. And I wore a short pants right above my knees. Very beautiful because we were having a barbecue. I had a nice short pants right over my knee, looking nice or whatever. Maybe couple of your friends. I calling to him, couple of your friends told him, tell him your wife is hot. That's not my problem. That's the friends you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the end of that night, everyone went. One of my girlfriends could not go home. She slept here. She didn't even sleep because my husband was angry while I was short trousers. And all his friends were looking at me. Hello?
So maybe that's how he talks about his friend's wife too. Because if
Yeah.
you don't set the boundaries, they will not
Hello?
say that about your wife.
Before you met
And
me, you
come on
saw
now,
me
your wife
wearing
is hot.
yeah.
Your wife
And
is hot.
you saw me wearing short trousers. So because I'm married you now, I'm not allowed to wear short trousers. If you are insecure of what you have, it means maybe you don't want what you have. I should dress nicely. I didn't dress any bad way. I felt like I dressed really nice. But if your friend that admire me, it's on them, it's on your, you know. But I brought a whole big stuff. That's what I'm saying. Some of them, the way they handle it. And then they want you to change. Actually, I would be honest, my husband, almost like my husband, actually wanted me to change. I think he wanted me to be one of the women that come from one of these villages. I don't know from Nima County or Ulofa County, which one, I don't know. You know, but I refuse
No, I love our country. I love our country. I need my country,
I
man.
refuse to become the woman I'm not. Okay? I refuse. And I'm just stating this because I want to educate my sisters out there to stop changing themselves for the worse. If a man see you
What you
and he
see, what you
approach
get.
you,
Yeah.
he saw you looking good. He knew your worth when he approached you. And when he start letting you, telling you not to do that hair, that nails, that dress, that pants, he just stopping you for nobody to look at you when he drop you out there. And
Yep.
stop changing your character and becoming that bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you women now, you're cuss more than anything
Ha.
because
Me,
the man can curse you, so you curse now.
mhm.
Just stop changing. Stop changing for the worse. Let's love ourselves. Let's care for ourselves. Way before, I think my 40th birthday, I went to Jamaica. And I even posted all the pictures. All the time, everyone know when I go on vacation, I love my two-piece.
Mhm.
My husband and I, we were friends. He liked everything. We got married. We went for our first one, our first anniversary. Cancun.
I remember.
Remember?
Mhm.
He's the one who videotaping me in my two-piece, and those two-piece were tiny.
Yep.
He's
Mhm.
the one who posting my picture. After
Mhm.
2 years or year and a half, it became a war. That was one of our problems.
You
He
can't
said,
change
I'm not
it.
allowed to wear two-piece no more.
Let's recognize some of our guests here. You guys
Yeah,
just please drop a comment. Please drop
yeah.
a comment and let us know
So know
where
your
you are
worth.
viewing us from. So Jusu say here, our dad always told their girlfriends, if my wife ever know about us, we are done. So the side chick always knew the
Of
place.
course.
So that's
Yeah,
true.
that happened to us
That's
too.
true. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
I knew
That's
that from I know there was a part like that with my dad too. Once my mom knew, that person was out.
yep. Yeah. Yes. But
Yeah. So
I
I think all
cannot
of it for
take
us to just know our worth, for us to respect ourselves, for us to know who we are. Some of you, you don't even know how to wear nothing good now. You change yourself now. When you come outside looking at a grandma. Oh, love yourself.
yes, you see
Take
here,
care of
you
yourself.
should be very proud that your mate and your friend think your wife is hot. Their insecurity is at a high level in their case. Yes, in this case. Let's see what Manzo says here.
Man, so said, don't ever change for a man. They will go out to look for someone that dresses that the same way. Hello, that is so true. So true. And I see a lot of women letting themselves down. Some of them dressing like old man now. They're working, they can't even do their hair because they're scared to use that money before the man get vest. But that man did not care, giving that care money to buy her hair. He giving that care money to wear that this and that. Stop changing yourself for someone who, a man who try to change you like that doesn't love you. Oh God, he doesn't love you. A man who love you will always love to cherish his wife and take care of her, not to bring her down. Not to bring her. We have to know our importance. It is better to be single and happy and free than to be married and depressed and stressed. Okay?
The thing is that I don't find it inappropriate for your woman to look hot out there. The only thing, once her undie she's not revealing anything on her body, I think you should be proud when you see your wife out there looking decent. Then for your wife to be walking behind you with her stomach hanging in front of her, and your
Yeah.
friend to be, my man, the woman pregnant again, but deep down the woman is not pregnant. I think you should be appreciative if you have a wife who knows how to take care of herself, like me and Jojo. Like me and Jojo.
I know, right?
Yes, man. David, we want to read David comment? Mhm.
He said the successful, wealthiest men in the world have one wife.
Mhm.
Mm. Eh, Kì David say kí o lè pọ́pọ́ mẹ́rin wá kí ẹ tún wọ́n tẹ̀ yọ yẹ́ o.
Mhm.
Some middle class men are not successful because they have multiple
Multiple.
girlfriends.
They want multiple women.
They have to satisfy the girlfriends financially and emotionally. You are so
Mhm.
right.
You find out
And then when you
the poor
able to
people
take
then.
care of all of you now, the problem come up. You even able to take care of one.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are. You get three and four, five,
Yeah.
six.
Oh my God. Mm.
And Jesus said, God forbid, sis, let keep looking beautiful. It's their loss. Of course, if a man will have me and you sit there and I walk away, it's your loss. All my exes, they know the loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much you should love yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what you should know, that you're a good woman. You have to take care of yourself when you're in a relationship. Pour your all. So
That's
if
it.
something happens, you know that it is not the person going to lose. I don't care how they pretend to be.
Mhm.
They know what they have.
Yes, they know what they
Ain't
love.
no minute that I take and I walk away.
Hmm.
You regret,
Yep.
because you have
You
to
have a
put it
good
on.
you have a good woman, a
How
beautiful,
to get
a
out.
good a good woman, a beautiful woman who takes care of herself, who has a good heart. When you lose her, you can never find someone like her.
No,
I tell you, you would never find a me. You would
no,
never find a me.
no.
If you lose me, you will never find a me.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yep. So women that love ourselves, men love yourself, take care of your wives. Women don't change for no one. Do the best for you. Take care of yourself, respect your husband, respect your wife. We need to love one another. Come on now, people.
Oh God, he saw the way you were. That's why he came after you. But most of us, as soon as they get married, feels they have arrived, so they allow themselves to be like a old granny. Hello, tap. Yes, that's it. That's why I say I don't have no neck. I'm panty. I don't get no neck. I'm panty. I get no time or the month panty. I'm not kidding. No neck. The matter of fact, I don't even wear panty at night. They will start wearing drop bucket. If that man met you wearing your jeans string, keep wearing it. The way my Bobby said, sometimes it can hide inside Toloko. They can't find it. I'm telling you, take care of yourself. Keep yourself. I tell anybody, if my man will leave me because I'm unattracted to him, no, that's not true. That's not true.
And and
Ah,
King David said that I like my woman to be presentable as I am out there. Right?
yes.
And when you meet a woman, you like the woman, and you feel like she used to wear earring on her nose. You see her with earring on her nose. If you don't like it, that's something you want to bring up for first.
Mhm.
Baby, I love you. This earring you put on your nose, I don't like it. Now, if the woman said that's what she wants, she can't leave it. If you know you can't stand it, then walk away. Don't accept all of the woman
But
after you have married, then you want to take every part of her. It
Jojo,
doesn't work that way.
Jojo, a lot of things now that I think we women should realize. For some reason, a lot of echo. So we women should realize is that when we meet a man, I think we need to put things on the table.
Oh, I do.
None of that thing. If what I
I
don't me,
do.
I knew so I always used to say what you see me doing, that's what I like. What you don't see me doing, that's not what I like. We need to put away what color you like, what color of shoes, all these different things. We need to put
And
things
even
away.
though when we put all these things down, it might not work at the end, but it's always good for you to put it out. Always
Communicate.
put it out. What you like, your dislike, your like, and everything. I always do.
Even though you,
Even
even
not
though,
only that, not only
even
like it, but you
though,
always have to talk about the sexual part also. What kind of part you don't like? Which one you think you can't do?
the one I
You have
can't
to
do that
say
to go
all of
in
that.
my back.
Yes,
I will
all that
tell you,
number one
I
thing.
can't do that
That's
one
like
in my
I
back.
say when you say, "Oh yeah, I say that," because when you ask me, I will get mad. Don't even
Because
ask
ask
me.
me to do it. That's not why we're meant for. You put all of that down. How many
See,
times you
David,
want to be
see, David, I
intimate?
like you too, and I love that you participating in the whole thing. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
King David, that my brother, that my brother from way back, or that that's my brother cousin. That my brother from way back. All of us are on refugee camp together in Ivory Coast. You can give me a hard time, can give you too much hard time, but we are glad to have you. We are really glad
Like
to have
someone said, the
all of
same
you
thing
guys.
that the men, the same thing if you start dressing different or the way you're not supposed to, or like a grandma, then the men will start dressing out there looking good. And I'm not saying a woman shouldn't respect a man. Sometimes some of the things some women wear out there, can bring the man, lower the man prestige or whatever. So we have to present ourselves out there looking good for our men. You have to dress the way that will make you respectful out there. You have to, when you go into a wedding, you have to dress like you go into a wedding. You cannot be going to a wedding like you're going on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to know how we get out there. Sometimes some of us dress really sloppy. Dressing sloppy and messy doesn't mean you look sexy. The both
Now,
of them are different.
not because it fits you, you should wear it.
Hello.
Not because
So
it fits you, you
dressing
should wear
sloppy
it.
is different. Dressing, sexy is different. So we have to know the difference. Okay. We have to
Yes.
represent our husbands. Okay. You go into church, you are going to church. You have to dress appropriately. Some people, their mind are not okay that what they did. The church is almost like a hospital. Some of them, they are, I don't know, woman that or what kind of thing they're trying to heal their mind. Yeah, you go with a split that all the way coming to your penis in the church. So you don't dress like that. So you have to dress for the occasion you're going for. We have to love ourselves. We have to really take care of ourselves. With some of us dress really messy. I see it on Facebook. When you dressing sloppy and messy, you're not sexy. You look nasty.
Yes, they think they're sexy in it.
Okay,
They think they're
sexy
sexy.
and messy and nasty, they are different things. So we have to really know how we're getting out there. If I know my stomach all popping up like that, I can't wear the dress while I'm going the stomach all just know that you don't want no one to look at you and talk
All your,
about it.
all your little love handles, all
This
your
time
little
we
love
talk
handles showing.
everything. Yeah, we talk about everything. So when you put it out there, we go into talking. This time, gossip, this time we all your phone.
Mm-hmm.
For me, when
So
I see I will talk, I talk just like this. So when you
yeah.
put it out there, it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just because Mary wore that dress, it was so hot and sexy, two of you don't have to see body shape.
And I said that because it's in your size, you should wear it. Not because it's size 16, you should wear it.
I know right when you size 16, don't put on size 12. Exactly.
So, well, let me go to Veronica. That's it. If you are size 16, don't put on size 12 to say, oh, it will fit you right. Please,
Some of
please.
y'all wear the blouse and you out there and the body almost like the body about to fall off. Sloppy. That's messy. Okay? Some of y'all won't wear the thick my back. That thick my back blouse when you wear it won't be all the way here. And then you wear bra. I mean say it out here. You wear the bra. That's nasty. That's
Yeah.
nasty. If you
Yeah.
have to wear that dress, it's okay. Put something like a tint or something. Don't just wear the bra and show you up. That's nasty. Ladies, let's take care of ourselves. Let's show these men. Let's show ourselves who we are, our worth. Dress represent what you're going for. You're going for your child graduation, your niece, your nephew graduation. Dress like it. Don't dress like you're going to the stripper. To
And
the
don't
stripper.
be, and don't be dressing to go to barbecue. You wear high heel shoes, and you be stepping on in the
Yeah,
skin.
you in that leg brass there, then you I see the barbecue, you're in that skinny heels, and you in that sand, and he just going in the sand, and he going in the sand. Come on, by this time, you guys don't know what to wear for what occasion. Come on, let's
That
pick it up.
that's a
Let's pick
different
it up.
topic. That's a topic for another day. David, we
I
say
know,
thank you.
right?
David said he liked the platform. Thank you so much. And we just want to do something different. Not all the time shaking table. When we shaking table right now, Josephine and myself start cussing each other, we get 500 views. But we want to bring something different. So this is what we do. If you feel the need that we should bring up a topic, something for us to talk about, just DM us. We will talk about it. We learn from each other. This is what this platform is about,
Yes.
to build each other, to open the minds, to enlighten the minds, not to go dig behind people for medical record for this one. If you're sick, you're loving to somebody's husband, if you want to talk about your heartbreak, you want to talk about your experience, and you reach out to us, we will have you here, but we will not accept disrespectful, comment or flat back at the person. So we say thank you guys, and oh God,
Naomi, someone said something on here. You want to put it out? I can't even
yeah.
see all of it.
Who said it? Naomi,
Naomi,
I'll put that. I'll put. I reaching there. I come down. So exactly know what you do not dress in where you will be disgusting here. That's true. So that's Naomi. Muku, my beauty. Somebody. Okay. Hello. Think kind of whining in the back. Muku, my beautiful daughter, and Jojo, my beautiful topic. Both husband and wife are from different backgrounds. They are coming together to a family. So both of you have to bring your differences on the table and try to get to know each other. Dislike and like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. But you try. Of
yeah,
course.
that
Of
is
course.
so true. That
Mhm.
is so true. We all coming from a different upbringing. Another topic there from Venice. Okay, right there.
Veronica Akishi said, let's learn from one another and uplift one another. That's what this platform is about.
Yes.
That's what this platform is about, for us to learn from one another. So if there are some people who reach out to us that have situation, they want to come on the platform to talk about it, which of course I agree. And one thing, for one person said to me, Moko, I'm calling you because I want to tell my sister on your platform, because I know that your platform is to build women. It's not to build men. Next month, she will be on. So this is where we build each other, we learn from each other, we don't take things personal. Y'all can rebuke me if I'm wrong and you disagree with me. You can rebuke Jojo if she's wrong and disagree with her. We get constructive criticism, which of course that helps us build. A lot of times comments and things people say here, we learn it, we go back, we read comments, and we reply. So if you have anything to say to us, you want us to talk about, no problem. And we're working on doing promotion on, with all depends on schedule. We'll start promoting our own, Liberian brothers and sister Africans who are doing things and businesses. We start promoting them, bringing them, and talking about their products and things that they do as well. So we want this platform to build and not tear down. So we say thank you guys for being a part of it. Jojo, you can go ahead with your closing comment, and this will bring us to the end of our broadcast for today. Jojo got to go to quiet
Yeah,
part.
I want to thank you all for coming, and those of you who were commenting, or even those of you who did not comment, but watch the show. I hope we learn from one another. I don't know all, Muku don't know all, you don't know all. We all can put together and learn, and for us to know our work and know who we are. Sometimes you have to hear from another person for you to know rather what it is, and then you learn from it. If you see your sister, sometimes we should stop it too tough. Where sometimes someone can impact you and say, Muku, the piece you wore yesterday, the petty lines were all over the place. We should be able to take up on stuff like that and learn from it and start forcing. Go and talk to your friends. Let educate one another. Let talk to one another. Let be our sister keepers, brothers keepers. Let love on one another to destroy. Nowadays, I see that what happened, we are destroying one another.
Mhm,
Let's bring love back. The
mhm.
end time is here.
Where's
Let's
the
bring
sister?
love.
Where is the? I always ask that question, Josephine. Where is the normal day friendship?
Yes. Where is it? For me, if you're
Let's
looking
bring it
for
back.
me to call me, for you and I to call, say happening, I can talk all day. Yeah, cussing. I will tell you the truth. I'm not going to curse anyone. So let's stop the cursing. Let's stop the hating. And for no reason. We are cursing one another for no reason. Just because you have a show, the other person to win the show, just because the other person show to win better, or just because the other person marriage working out, or just because the other person are posting. Let's forget about those stuff. Let's love one another and keep coming. Love on us. Give us some stars. Give us, you know, some love signs, some like signs. Give us some topic that we can talk about. Encourage us too. We need an encouragement. It's not like we know it or no, we don't. We are just here to empower one another. So let love on one another and just encourage one another. Until then, we see you guys next week.
And then we say if you can send us a star, you're not forced, you can do that. The reason being we do giveaway here and we got people in Liberia, of course, whose school fee that we pay, and we have the page that says My Africa. So we do a lot now close for people in Liberia, Ghana, and Nigeria. So if you want to tag along to be a blessing to one student for $70, no problem for a year. We say thank you, God bless you, and looking forward to seeing you guys next week. And I think the topic next week will be self-care, taking care of yourself in your
Oh,
marriage.
oh, oh, oh,
We love
oh,
you
oh,
guys. Yeah,
oh.
we love you guys. We say bye bye. Have a blessed and fruitful weekend.
Love
Remember, we
you.
love you guys and we love you by full. Bye bye.
Puss. Ah.